Well, what's going on today on a Monday, cold Monday night, Facebook? Just wanted to come on here and I'm going to go ahead and put the link to our Thursday event before I forget in here while people hop on here. And it's Expert Mentors Live.com. There we go. All right. So what's going on, friends? Just wanted to come on here. What's up, Mike Doe, Brian Powers, and Alex? I want to talk a little bit about 100-0 and a valuable lesson I met about or that I learned about accountability. Because for years, I had the right intention, but I was doing it all wrong, and I want to explain it. So a good friend of mine and my business partner and mentor, good friend Jay Kinder, you've probably seen me on here a lot with him, told me about a video. And anybody who is watching this and wants to watch a really great video, just Google 100-0, 100/0, and Dr Izzo. And I watched this video probably about 8 years ago, and it blew me away. So much so that I literally added 100-0, which I will get into what that is in a minute, to the core of our core values. And if you come to our office, you're going to see 100-0 stickers all over the place. I believe so deeply in this core value that I literally have it tattooed on my inside of my bicep right now. And really what it stands for is 100% accountability and 0 excuses. So as the story goes, Dr Izzo was visiting a bank down in Georgia, southern Georgia. And he's walking around the bank and he sees all these stickers that say 100-0 all over the place. And as he's touring the bank, he's asking these people, you know, what's the secret to this bank's success? They're a very successful bank, and everyone kept saying the power of love. And he asked another person, you're like, what's this 100-0 about? He's like, power of love. And finally he went back to the bank president. He said, you know, what's the deal with this 100-0? Everybody's coming around here talking about the power of love. What does this even mean? And he looked at him. He said, well, it means 100% accountability and 0 excuses. We are 100% accountable for our customers' satisfaction. No one ever says that it's not their job. They just do it anyway. And 0 excuses. There's 0 excuses if they're late for work, or, you know, the dog ate my homework, or any of that. 100% accountable and 0 excuses. And he said, well, you know, what's with the power of love? Why is everyone talking about the power of love? And he says, well, I think what we mean is it's tough love. And so I immediately just adapted that as a core value with my company. But I was doing it all wrong. 100% accountability and 0 excuses mean don't ask for excuses. And a lot of times when someone, you know, in my company or my team just didn't get something done or didn't meet a commitment they were asking or that they were committed to, the first question I would ask them would be why. So you can't say 100-0 and then ask why, because why, one of my great coaches, John Sheplak, taught me was that, you know, why is a question of judgment. So, you know, try to eliminate the word why from your vocabulary if you're leading others, because the second that you ask them why they didn't meet their commitment, you're going to be met with an excuse. You're actually eliciting an excuse by even asking why. And so I had to learn this the hard way. It was really messing with a lot of the people that I was working with mind when I'm saying 100-0, no excuses. But then I ask them, well, why didn't you get it done? A better question would be, beyond everything that could have happened, is there any possible way that you could have gotten your commitment done? And the answer to that is yes or no. And if the answer is no, then there's something could very well possibly got in their way, and there's no possible way that they could have gotten it done. Now, if the answer is yes, then instead of saying, well, why didn't you do it? You simply replace why with, would you like to recommit? Or are you ready to recommit? Would you like to try to recommit to that commitment again, versus asking that judgmental question of why? What's up, Jackie Bowman? Mom, what's going on? Eric. So try to remember that if you're leading others, and let me tell you, a lot of people make commitments and they don't meet them. It's kind of part of the human nature. And it's not because they're not intending on meeting them, but sometimes life gets in the way. The real question is, are you willing to recommit? So I would like to ask you guys, if you're in the real estate business in the Cleveland, Ohio area, to join me this Thursday. My great friend John Kitchens, my other coach, John Kitchens, is coming in. I'm picking him up from the airport tomorrow, but he will be speaking from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Middleburg Heights Community Center. I put the link in the comments section, so feel free to click the link. It's a free event. We're not charging anything for this. It's a 2-hour leadership. John is one of the leaders on the topic of business leadership in the nation. He's one of the most sought after coaches. I think he's coached something like over, it's hundreds of agents, but I think it's over 9,600 coaching calls. And when you have 9,600 coaching calls, just shy of 10,000 coaching calls, you learn a few things. You learn a few things about behavior. You learn a few things about productivity. You learn a few things about accountability. And John's going to be sharing all that with you. So we also have our amazing friends over at Cross Country Mortgage that's going to be providing us for lunch. So come join us for lunch Thursday. There's no admission to get in, but I guarantee you that you're going to be walking away with some amazing value. If you're someone who's either looking to grow a team, or you are currently a team leader and you want to improve your productivity of your team and productivity of yourself, and you're just overall sharpen your leadership skills, you're going to want to be at this place. I hope that you join us, and check out that video on 100 Zero. And if you have any other questions, feel free. I'll also actually put my my calendar in here, realestate.com. Feel free to click on the link of realestate.com if you would like to hop on a call and discuss a little bit about the 100 Zero and how you can implement some of the strategies that we've done that's really just changed our culture, and really it's really transformed our entire team and built a great culture, all the while holding each other accountable with the power of love. So have a great Monday night, and we'll see you at the top or from the top. Take care.